What's up guys, iDevice Help here, and today in this video I wanted to share with you guys a few hidden features in iOS 10. Some of these you may know about, but I know a few here that I haven't seen anywhere else that I'm going to share with you guys today. Let's go ahead and show you. Now the first one I want to share is within the notification center. When you swipe on the notification center, you only get one panel here when you're on your home screen. But if you're inside any other application and you swipe down on your notification center, you can swipe to the left and you'll get all your widgets. There they are. So now you have access to all your widgets no matter where you're at in iOS, not only on your home screen. Inside of the Messages application, you can now tap and hold on any of the threads of the conversation or any word, and you can now choose from different options to like or dislike, question mark, these options on the top. And you can also copy, speak, or click the more option to delete any particular section of the thread of the conversation without deleting the entire message. So you can go ahead, tap and hold, like it, share, get all those options, hit more, and delete any particular section of the thread without deleting the entire message. In iOS 10, you can also use the new dialer in a different way. So if you say you're going to call someone and you have 3D touch device, you can now 3D touch on the call button and you get the call, FaceTime video, or FaceTime audio options. So you get to choose what you're going to be doing with that particular contact before you even call it. Inside of the Clocks application, we now have a new option within the stopwatch. Not only do we have the digital stopwatch, but if you swipe to the left, you also get this new stopwatch here for iOS 10. Inside of the Maps application, you can change it into a dark mode. You tap on this eye up top here and you change it to satellite. The mode goes into a dark mode. So now you have a dark mode option here for your Maps application. Not only that, but it's pretty cool here. If you look at the bottom right, you get a weather icon and weather conditions for that particular area. So as you move the map, it'll change the weather and give you the temperature of that location and what the weather is. As you can see right there, I can go ahead and browse through the maps. As you can see there, it keeps changing the icon for the weather. So very cool options inside of Maps as well. In iOS 10, you can now edit your applications individually. So if you have apps inside of a folder, you want to rearrange them, you can start rearranging those apps without disturbing anything that's happening on the home screen. So you only go into edit mode inside of the folder but not outside of the folder. So that's also a plus to have that option in iOS 10. Inside of the Photos application, if you select a photo here, you can now go into edit mode, and if you click on these three dots, you now get a makeup option which allows you to kind of write on your image just like that. You can edit the image directly on your Photos application just by using this new makeup option. And by the way, I wanted to add this one inside of the Home application. It's not really a new feature, but I wanted to share with you guys because it is two wallpapers, which I did share with you guys on Twitter. But in case you didn't get them, if you click Get Started here, you can go ahead and choose the existing wallpapers, which will be this one here, which you can go ahead and screenshot it and then just edit the bottom section where it says cancel or set. You can edit that part, and that's how I got those wallpapers on my device, by the way. Or you can choose from this one here, which is also a pretty cool wallpaper as well. So now you have those two wallpapers to choose from inside of the Home application that's new to iOS 10. When you're downloading an app on iOS 10, if you 3D touch and have a 3D touch device, you can share, cancel, or pause the download directly on the device just like so. Again, you can 3D touch to resume again and cancel the download if you wish before it's completed. A feature that Apple brought to the Notes application to the iPhone that was available on the iPad previously was the ability to hide the keyboard inside of your Notes application. So now you have the ability to just simply hide the keyboard inside of Notes, and you can go ahead and use the entire screen just like so. Now another very cool feature about the Notes application that I wanted to share with you guys because it is very, very useful. You see this new icon at the top right there. Once you create a note, you can share that note with any contact by message, email, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Once that person has that link, they can edit the note, and you can also edit the note, so you guys will be sharing that same note. So for example, if you have a list of groceries that you have to do, you can edit that note and that other person will see it through the cloud. It'll edit on their end, and they will also see the new adjustments to the notes and vice versa. So you can go ahead and share it back and forth different notes, and it's a very useful feature in iOS 10 as well. If you head on over to your widgets panel here in iOS 10, and you can scroll down, now have a battery widget that you can place on your widget section just like that, and it gives you the battery percentage of your iPhone and also your Apple Watch. In iOS 10, there's a new feature for the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus that's called Raise to Wake, and basically awakens your device when you bring it up just like so. Now, if you don't want that feature on, I know a lot of you guys are saying that this keeps your iPhone constantly turning on and off the screen. You can go into the display and brightness and turn that feature off, but it is available right there under the display and brightness in case you do not like that option. I personally do enjoy that feature here on the iPhones, so there you guys have it. That is how you turn it off. Now, this next feature I did cover on my full walkthrough of iOS 10 when it was first launched, but those of you who didn't catch it, here is the general accessibilities. You can now turn your iPhone into a magnifying glass by simply turning on this switch and triple clicking on the home button, and it gives you the option to turn on the magnifying glass and basically allows you to turn your iPhone into a magnifying glass. Simple as that. Very cool feature and very useful feature available for iOS 10. In iOS 10, you also have the option to double tap on a word and ask Siri to spell it out for you, just to spell check it.
Capital H-E-L-L-O.
So there you go. You now have a spell check option within these bubbles here that you also have for share and speech.
Hello.
By the way, if you want to turn on that speech option, which is not turned on by default, a lot of people ask me about this one. You go into the accessibilities options as well, and then you go into speech, and right here you'll find the speech select option to enable it on those bubbles that you saw on the top section of the text. Alright guys, and that about brings it into this video. Hopefully some of these new hidden features help you use iOS 10 better. I know there's some new ones there and some that you may have already known about, but there you guys have it. If you enjoy the content, like always, be sure to click that like button. Much more videos coming your way. Stay tuned. It's been iDevice Help, and I will catch you guys really soon. Peace.